Welcome to another episode of Safety Engineering Tips. In this episode, we're going to discuss what PPE is, why it's important, and the different types of PPE that are available. We will also discuss when to use PPE and how to use it properly. And just a quick note before we begin, none of the visuals used in this video are representative of actual workplace hazards. They are purely for educational purposes. So let's get started with a quick quiz. What does PPE stand for? Write your answer in the comments section below. Now, if you guessed personal protective equipment, you'd be correct. At its most basic level, PPE is anything that is worn or carried by an employee that will protect them from a workplace hazard. PPE is the first line of defense in the hierarchy of controls and can be the difference between life and death in many situations. In fact, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, PPE was directly responsible for preventing over 40,000 injuries and illnesses in the United States in 2020 alone. That number represents a 39% decrease from the previous year, which suggests that more needs to be done to raise awareness about the importance of PPE and to ensure that workers are properly trained on how to use it effectively. There are many different types of PPE, including gloves, safety glasses, steel-toe boots, hard hats, respirators, coveralls, earplugs, and face shields. Different PPE is designed to protect against different hazards. For example, gloves can protect against chemical burns, while safety glasses can protect against flying objects. Some PPE is mandatory in certain industries, such as the construction industry, while other PPE is only recommended in certain situations. Now let's take a closer look at some of the most common types of PPE. We'll start with gloves. There are many different types of gloves available, each designed to protect against specific hazards. For example, we have these impact-resistant gloves which help to protect against impact and vibration. These chemical-resistant gloves which help to protect against chemicals, and these electrical hazard gloves which help to protect against electrical shock. Gloves should be made of a material that is resistant to the hazard that they are protecting against. For example, if you are working with chemicals, you would want to use gloves made of a material that is resistant to the specific chemicals that you are working with. You should also make sure that the gloves fit well and are in good condition. Gloves that are too loose or too old and cracked may not provide the protection that you need. Another common type of PPE is safety glasses. Safety glasses are designed to protect against flying objects, chemical splashes, and other workplace hazards. They should have a clear or tinted lens and be made of a durable material such as polycarbonate or Trivex. Safety glasses should also conform to the ANSI Z87.1 standard. In addition to safety glasses, you may also need to wear a face shield. Face shields are designed to protect against larger objects and more severe impacts. They should be made of a strong, lightweight material such as polycarbonate and be able to withstand the impact of a 5-pound object traveling at 75 miles per hour. Other common types of PPE include hard hats, which are designed to protect against falling objects and electrical shock. Steel-toe boots, which are designed to protect against falling objects and heavy machinery. And earplugs or earmuffs, which are designed to protect against loud noises. In addition to selecting the right PPE, it's also important to know when to use it. PPE should be worn whenever there is a potential for injury or illness from a workplace hazard. For example, if you are working with chemicals, you should wear gloves and eye protection. If you are working around heavy machinery, you should wear steel-toe boots, and if you are working in an area with loud noises, you should wear earplugs or earmuffs. Finally, it's important to know how to use PPE properly. This includes knowing how to put it on, take it off, adjust it, and inspect it for damage. Make sure that you are trained on how to use the PPE that you are required to wear and follow all safety procedures. Well, that wraps up the first episode of our new series, Engineering Safety. I hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something new. If you did, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes. And if you have any feedback or suggestions for future episodes, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.